You work 40 hours a week. Your ancestors worked 17, and they weren't lazy. They were free. For 99% of human history, there were no jobs, no boss, no salary, no alarm clock. Just one question every single morning: what do I want to do today? Modern humans spend 90,000 hours of their lives working, 1/3 of every waking moment handed over. But before offices, before cities, before currency, humans lived for hundreds of thousands of years doing something radical, whatever they wanted. In 1963, anthropologist Richard Lee studied the Jew/Hoansi people of Botswana, one of the last groups still living like our ancestors. His findings stunned the academic world. Adults spent just 2.5 days per week getting food, roughly 17 hours. The rest of the time was completely theirs. And this wasn't one tribe. The Hadza in Tanzania, the Ache in Paraguay, the Martu in Australia, different continents, different climates, same result every single time. 15 to 20 hours a week on survival. You probably worked double that before Wednesday. But maybe you're thinking, those are modern people living old ways. How do we know ancient humans were the same? The answer is in their skeletons. When archaeologists compare ancient human bones to early farmers, the difference is brutal. Farmers were shorter, malnourished, teeth destroyed by grain-heavy diets, spines wrecked by repetitive labor, and they died younger. Ancient humans? Taller, stronger, healthier, less joint damage. Their bones tell a story no one taught you in school. The moment we advanced to farming, we physically fell apart. But the most powerful evidence isn't bone, it's beauty. In 1994, explorers found Chauvet Cave in southern France. Inside were paintings 30,000 years old, horses, lions, rhinoceroses, painted with perspective, shading and movement. This wasn't survival. This was art. In South Africa, 100,000-year-old shell beads were found. Tiny holes drilled through seashells, clearly made as jewelry. The nearest coast was 20 kilometers away. Someone walked 40 kilometers round trip just to look good. In Germany, a 40,000-year-old flute carved from a vulture bone. 5-finger holes, perfect pitch. Not for hunt, for music, for joy. So what did a real day actually look like? You wake at dawn, fire still burning from the night before. You eat, you talk, you plan loosely, not because you have to, because you're human. Maybe a small group hunts, maybe they don't. If food was caught 2 days ago, you rest, you work on a tool, sharpen a spear, weave something, no clock, no pressure. By early afternoon, the productive part of the day is done, and then something modern people struggle to understand happens. Nothing and everything. 6 hours of social time, documented, talking, laughing, grooming, playing with children, not wasted time, entire. At night around the fire, 81% of conversations shifted to stories, myths, ancestors, dreams, jokes. This is where human culture was actually born. Then 10,000 years ago, farming arrived. And it was a trap. More people meant more food needed. More food meant more labor. Forever. No one could go back because now there were too many mouths to feed any other way. You spend your entire life working toward a retirement that looks exactly like the life your ancestors woke up to every single morning. They didn't earn freedom. They just had it. The question is, what did we trade it for?